Captions are indeed one of the best tools to enhance understanding. They provide clarity, improve accessibility, and allow people to follow along, regardless of language or hearing ability.
Join me as I challenge myself to paint a beautiful summer landscape featuring snowy mountains and serene grasslands, all in just 1 hour. In this video, you'll learn how to create a beautiful summer landscape, capturing the essence of lush grasslands and majestic snowy mountains. Many aspiring artists struggle with blending colors and achieving depth in their landscape paintings, which can be discouraging. Blending colors is one of the most critical aspects of painting, as it can make or break the overall look of your artwork. When done correctly, blending colors can create a sense of harmony and balance, drawing the viewer's eye through the painting. On the other hand, poorly blended colors can lead to a disjointed and unappealing piece. The key to successful color blending lies in understanding the color wheel and how different colors interact with each other. By studying the color wheel, you can learn how to create smooth transitions between colors, eliminating harsh lines and edges. This is particularly important when painting landscapes, where subtle color gradations can make all the difference in capturing the mood and atmosphere of a scene. For instance, a beautiful summer sky can be created by blending blues and whites, while a sunny meadow can be painted by merging yellows and greens. As artists, we've all been there, standing in front of a blank canvas, wondering how to bring our vision to life. The fear of not being able to capture the beauty of nature can be overwhelming, causing many to give up on their artistic pursuits. However, with practice and patience, anyone can learn to blend colors effectively and create stunning landscape paintings. It's all about experimentation and taking risks, trying out new techniques and learning from your mistakes. By embracing the process and having fun, you can overcome your fears and create artwork that truly reflects your unique perspective. The world of landscape painting is incredibly diverse, with countless techniques and styles to explore. From the Impressionist masters to modern-day artists, each has brought their own unique touch to the genre. By studying the works of other artists and learning from their techniques, you can develop your own unique voice and style. Whether you're painting a serene mountain lake or a vibrant summer meadow, the key to success lies in capturing the essence of the scene, rather than simply replicating it. By focusing on the emotional and spiritual aspects of the landscape, you can create artwork that resonates with viewers on a deeper level. We'll cover techniques for blending colors effectively, tips for painting realistic mountains, and how to create vibrant grasslands that pop. When it comes to blending colors, it's essential to start with a solid foundation, using a limited palette to create a sense of harmony and balance. From there, you can gradually build up layers of color, allowing each layer to dry before adding the next. This will help prevent muddying the colors and ensure a smooth, even finish. By using glazes and scumbles, you can add depth and dimension to your painting, creating a sense of luminosity and glow. Painting realistic mountains requires a combination of skill and observation. By studying the shapes and forms of mountains, you can learn to capture their rugged beauty and majesty. It's all about paying attention to the play of light and shadow, using chiaroscuro to create a sense of volume and depth. By emphasizing the contrasts between light and dark, you can create a sense of drama and tension, drawing the viewer's eye to the heart of the painting. Whether you're painting a soaring peak or a gentle slope, the key to success lies in capturing the unique character and personality of the mountain. When it comes to creating vibrant grasslands, it's all about capturing the beauty of nature's colors. By using a range of yellows, greens, and earth tones, you can create a sense of warmth and vitality, drawing the viewer's eye to the heart of the painting. It's essential to pay attention to the textures and patterns of the grasses, using thick brushstrokes and impasto to create a sense of movement and energy. By emphasizing the contrast between light and dark, you can create a sense of depth and dimension, inviting the viewer to step into the painting and explore. Blending colors, painting mountains, and creating grasslands are all interconnected aspects of landscape painting. By mastering these techniques, you can create artwork that is not only beautiful but also meaningful and expressive. It's a journey of discovery and exploration, requiring patience, practice, and dedication. As you continue to paint and learn, you'll find that your skills and confidence grow, allowing you to tackle even the most challenging subjects with ease and flair. Whether you're a seasoned artist or just starting out, the world of landscape painting has something to offer everyone. Watch as we put all the techniques together in a live demonstration, transforming a blank canvas into a breathtaking summer landscape. As we begin, you'll see how a simple sketch can be transformed into a stunning work of art, using a range of techniques and materials. From the initial watch to the final details, every step of the process will be revealed, giving you a unique insight into the creative process. By following along and trying out the techniques for yourself, you can gain a deeper understanding of the art of landscape painting and how to apply it to your own work. The live demonstration will cover everything from color mixing to brushwork, showing you how to create a beautiful summer landscape from scratch. As we paint, you'll see how the different elements of the composition come together, from the majestic mountains to the vibrant grasslands. It's a process of building up layers and textures, using a range of techniques to create a sense of depth and dimension. By paying attention to the play of light and shadow, you can add a sense of drama and tension to your painting, drawing the viewer's eye to the heart of the scene. As the demonstration progresses, you'll see how the painting begins to take shape, evolving from a simple sketch into a stunning work of art. It's a journey of discovery and exploration, as we experiment with different techniques and materials to achieve the desired effect. From the softness of the sky to the roughness of the mountains, every element of the painting will be carefully considered and crafted. By the end of the demonstration, you'll have a complete understanding of how to create a beautiful summer landscape, from start to finish. The final result will be a breathtaking summer landscape, complete with majestic mountains, vibrant grasslands, and a sense of warmth and vitality. As you watch the demonstration, you'll see how the different elements of the composition come together, creating a sense of harmony and balance. It's a testament to the power of art to evoke emotions and inspire the imagination, inviting the viewer to step into the painting and explore. By following along and trying out the techniques for yourself, you can create your own stunning summer landscapes, capturing the beauty and essence of the natural world. In summary, we explored color blending, mountain painting techniques, and grassland details, culminating in a beautiful artwork that you can replicate. The key to success lies in mastering the fundamentals of color and composition, while also experimenting and taking risks to develop your unique style and voice. By practicing regularly and having fun, you can overcome your fears and create artwork that truly reflects your vision and creativity. Remember to always keep learning and growing, pushing yourself to new heights and exploring new techniques and materials. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my other painting tutorials and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback and support are invaluable, helping me to create content that is relevant and useful to you. By subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell, you can stay up to date with all my latest videos and tutorials, learning new skills and techniques to take your art to the next level. This scene has always been a favorite of mine, and I think it's because it combines the majesty of nature with the tranquility of a peaceful environment, making it the perfect setting to get lost in. The way the sunlight filters through the trees, casting a warm glow over the entire scene, is just breathtaking, and I'm excited to try and capture that essence on canvas. Painting a summer landscape like this can be a daunting task, especially when it comes to capturing the subtle play of light and color in the natural world. One of the biggest challenges artists face is blending colors in a way that looks realistic and nuanced, rather than flat and artificial. This is especially true when it comes to depicting the sky and the water, where the colors need to be soft and graduated in order to create a sense of depth and atmosphere. Getting this right can be tricky, and it's easy to end up with a painting that looks more like a cartoon than a realistic representation of the world. Another challenge artists face is composition, which is the way the different elements of the painting are arranged to create a sense of balance and harmony. In a landscape like this, there are a lot of different elements to consider, from the placement of the mountains and the trees to the flow of the water and the position of the sun. If these elements aren't balanced correctly, the painting can look cluttered and disjointed, which can be really distracting for the viewer. Finding the right composition can take a lot of experimentation and trial and error, but it's worth it in the end because it really makes the painting come alive. As artists, we also have to think about the emotional impact we want our painting to have on the viewer, and how we can use color and composition to create a particular mood or atmosphere. In this case, I want my painting to evoke a sense of peace and tranquility, so I'll be using a lot of cool, calming colors like blues and greens to create a sense of serenity. I'll also be paying attention to the way the light falls on the different elements of the painting, using it to create a sense of depth and dimensionality that draws the viewer in. The process of capturing the essence of nature on canvas is a complex one, and it requires a lot of patience, practice, and observation. Artists need to be able to see the world in a way that's both detailed and nuanced, taking in the subtle play of light and color that gives the natural world its unique character. This can be a really challenging thing to do, especially when we're faced with a scene as complex and beautiful as this one. But with the right techniques and a lot of practice, it's possible to create a painting that really captures the beauty and essence of the natural world. To start painting, I'll begin by creating the basic shape of the mountains, using a combination of brush strokes and layering to build up the texture and dimensionality of the landscape. I'll be using a mix of warm and cool colors to create a sense of depth and atmosphere, with the warm colors in the foreground and the cool colors in the background. As I work, I'll be paying attention to the way the light falls on the mountains, using it to create a sense of volume and mass that gives the painting a sense of solidity and presence. Next, I'll start working on the water, using a combination of soft brushstrokes and gentle layering to create a sense of movement and flow. I'll be using a lot of blues and greens to capture the cool, calming quality of the water, and I'll be paying attention to the way the light dances across its surface, creating a sense of sparkle and shine. As I work, I'll be thinking about the way the water reflects the surrounding landscape, using it to create a sense of depth and dimensionality that draws the viewer in. To capture the vibrant colors of the summer landscape, I'll be using a combination of bold brush strokes and vivid, saturated colors, applied in thin layers to create a sense of luminosity and glow. I'll be paying attention to the way the colors interact with each other, using contrast and harmony to create a sense of balance and tension that keeps the viewer engaged. As I work, I'll be thinking about the emotional impact I want the painting to have, using color and composition to evoke a sense of joy and wonder that celebratory summer landscapes. As the painting starts to come together, I can see the different elements beginning to work together to create a sense of harmony and balance. The mountains are providing a sense of solidity and presence, while the water is adding a sense of movement and flow. The colors are starting to really pop, with the warm colors in the foreground and the cool colors in the background creating a sense of depth and dimensionality that draws the viewer in. I'm starting to feel a sense of excitement and anticipation, knowing that the painting is really starting to take shape and come alive. The transformation that's taking place on the canvas is really amazing, as the different elements of the painting start to work together to create a sense of cohesion and unity. The mountains, which initially seemed so separate and distinct, are now starting to blend together with the water and the surrounding landscape, creating a sense of flow and continuity that's really beautiful. I'm feeling a sense of satisfaction and pride, knowing that I've been able to capture the essence of this beautiful summer landscape and convey it on canvas. As I step back from the painting, I can see that it's really starting to capture the sense of peace and tranquility that I was aiming for. The colors are soft and calming, with the blues and greens of the water and the surrounding landscape creating a sense of serenity and calm. The mountains are solid and imposing, providing a sense of stability and presence that grounds the painting and gives it a sense of depth. I'm feeling a sense of joy and wonder, knowing that I've been able to create a painting that really celebrates the beauty of the natural world. The moment when the painting finally comes together is just the best, as all the different elements start to work together to create a sense of harmony and balance. It's like the painting has taken on a life of its own, with the colors and shapes and textures all combining to create a sense of depth and dimensionality that draws the viewer in. I'm feeling a sense of pride and satisfaction, knowing that I've been able to create something that's really beautiful and meaningful, and that I can share with others to inspire and uplift them. The main techniques I used in this painting were layering, blending, and glazing, which allowed me to build up the colors and textures of the landscape in a way that's both subtle and nuanced. I also paid attention to composition, using the placement of the mountains and the water to create a sense of balance and harmony that draws the viewer in. By using a combination of warm and cool colors, I was able to create a sense of depth and dimensionality that gives the painting a sense of solidity and presence, and by paying attention to the way the light falls on the different elements of the painting, I was able to create a sense of luminosity and glow. If you've been inspired by this painting and want to try creating your own summer landscape, I encourage you to practice these techniques and see what you can come up with. Remember to pay attention to composition and color, and don't be afraid to experiment and try new things. It's all part of the creative process, and it's a great way to learn and grow as an artist. With a little patience and practice, you can create a painting that's really beautiful and meaningful, and that captures the essence of the natural world in a way that's both unique and compelling. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more painting tutorials like this one, be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel for more inspiration and instruction. The biggest mistakes. Let's see how it turns out. Painting summer landscapes on mini canvases is a popular yet challenging art form, requiring artists to carefully balance color, composition, and detail in a very small space. This unique challenge is what draws many artists to mini canvas painting, as it demands a level of precision and creativity that can be incredibly rewarding when done well. The confines of a mini canvas force artists to think critically about every brushstroke, making each piece a testament to their skill and patience. Whether you're a seasoned artist or just starting out, the allure of capturing a serene summer landscape on a tiny canvas is undeniable, and with the right techniques, anyone can achieve stunning results. Painting a summer landscape on a mini canvas can be deceptively difficult, and many artists fall into common traps that can ruin an otherwise beautiful piece. One of the main mistakes artists make is in their color choices, often opting for colors that are too bright or overpowering for the small canvas. This can result in a painting that feels overwhelming or chaotic, rather than serene and inviting. Another common mistake is poor composition, with artists failing to balance elements like trees, water, and sky in a way that creates a sense of harmony. The scale of the canvas also poses a challenge, as artists must learn to suggest detail rather than paint it, which can be a difficult skill to master. Additionally, the small size of the canvas makes it difficult to achieve intricate details, which can lead to a loss of depth and dimension in the painting. The mistakes artists make when painting summer landscapes on mini canvases are numerous, and avoiding them requires a combination of skill, practice, and patience. Artists often struggle to capture the subtleties of light and shadow on a small canvas, which can flatten the painting and make it feel two-dimensional. They may also have trouble suggesting texture and detail, which can make the painting feel vague or undefined. Furthermore, the small size of the canvas can make it difficult to create a sense of depth or distance, which is crucial for capturing the expansive feel of a summer landscape. By being aware of these potential pitfalls, artists can take steps to avoid them and create paintings that are rich, detailed, and captivating. As artists work to capture the beauty of a summer landscape on a mini canvas, they must be mindful of the unique challenges posed by the small scale. The key to success lies in simplifying the composition, using bold brushstrokes, and suggesting detail rather than painting it. By doing so, artists can create paintings that are not only beautiful but also nuanced and layered, inviting the viewer to step into the serene world of the summer landscape. The process of learning to paint on a mini canvas is one of trial and error, with artists often discovering new techniques and strategies through experimentation and practice. With time and patience, anyone can master the art of painting summer landscapes on mini canvases, and the results can be truly breathtaking. Diving deeper into the mistakes artists make when painting summer landscapes on mini canvases, it becomes clear that many of these errors can be avoided with practice and attention to detail. For example, artists can learn to create a sense of depth by using layering techniques, where the background is painted first and then layered over with successive elements like trees or hills. This approach helps to create a sense of distance and dimension, drawing the viewer's eye into the painting. Artists can also use color to suggest texture and detail, opting for warm colors to create a sense of roughness or cool colors to create a sense of smoothness. By mastering these techniques, artists can create paintings that are rich and detailed, even on a small canvas. One of the most significant mistakes artists make when painting summer landscapes on mini canvases is failing to balance warm and cool colors. Warm colors like orange and yellow can create a sense of energy and warmth, while cool colors like blue and green can create a sense of calmness and serenity. When these colors are not balanced, the painting can feel disjointed or overwhelming, which can be particularly problematic on a small canvas where every brushstroke counts. To avoid this mistake, artists can use a color wheel to plan their palette, ensuring that warm and cool colors are balanced in a way that creates harmony. By doing so, artists can create paintings that are not only beautiful but also emotionally resonant, drawing the viewer into the serene world of the summer landscape. The consequences of making mistakes when painting summer landscapes on mini canvases can be significant, resulting in paintings that are dull, lifeless, or uninviting. However, by being aware of these potential pitfalls and taking steps to avoid them, artists can create paintings that are truly stunning. For example, artists can use the technique of glazing to create a sense of depth and dimension, applying multiple layers of transparent paint to achieve a rich, luminous color. This approach can be particularly effective on a small canvas, where the subtle layering of color can create a sense of nuance and complexity. By mastering techniques like glazing, artists can take their mini canvas paintings to the next level, creating works of art that are not only beautiful but also captivating and thought-provoking. When it comes to painting summer landscapes on mini canvases, one mistake can dramatically affect the outcome, failing to suggest atmosphere and distance. This can make the painting feel flat and two-dimensional, rather than inviting the viewer to step into the serene world of the summer landscape. To avoid this mistake, artists can use techniques like atmospheric perspective, where objects in the distance are painted with softer, cooler colors to create a sense of depth and distance. This approach can be particularly effective on a small canvas, where the subtle suggestion of atmosphere and distance can create a sense of expansiveness and grandeur. By mastering techniques like atmospheric perspective, artists can create paintings that are not only beautiful but also immersive and engaging. A compelling visual demonstration of the correct approach to painting summer landscapes on mini canvases can be seen in the way artists use layering and glazing to create a sense of depth and dimension. By applying multiple layers of transparent paint, artists can achieve a rich, luminous color that draws the viewer's eye into the painting. This approach can be particularly effective when combined with techniques like atmospheric perspective, where objects in the distance are painted with softer, cooler colors to create a sense of depth and distance. The result is a painting that is not only beautiful but also nuanced and layered, inviting the viewer to step into the serene world of the summer landscape. By studying the work of other artists and practicing these techniques, anyone can learn to paint stunning summer landscapes on mini canvases. The correct approach to painting summer landscapes on mini canvases involves a combination of technique, practice, and patience. Artists must be willing to experiment and try new things, often learning through trial and error. They must also be mindful of the unique challenges posed by the small scale, using techniques like simplification and suggestion to create a sense of depth and dimension. By mastering these techniques and approaches, artists can create paintings that are not only beautiful but also captivating and thought-provoking. The process of learning to paint on a mini canvas is one of discovery and growth, with artists often uncovering new skills and talents as they work to capture the beauty of the summer landscape. Painting a summer landscape on a mini canvas requires a deep understanding of color, composition, and technique, as well as a willingness to experiment and try new things. One of the most effective ways to create a sense of atmosphere and distance is through the use of color, with warm colors like orange and yellow creating a sense of energy and warmth, while cool colors like blue and green create a sense of calmness and serenity. By balancing these colors and using techniques like glazing and atmospheric perspective, artists can create paintings that are not only beautiful but also immersive and engaging. The result is a work of art that draws the viewer into the serene world of the summer landscape, inviting them to step into the painting and experience its beauty firsthand. The key to painting a stunning summer landscape on a mini canvas lies in the artist's ability to balance composition, color, and technique. By simplifying the composition and using bold brushstrokes, artists can create a sense of energy and movement, while the careful balance of warm and cool colors can create a sense of harmony and balance. The use of techniques like glazing and atmospheric perspective can add depth and dimension to the painting, drawing the viewer's eye into the serene world of the summer landscape. By mastering these techniques and approaches, artists can create paintings that are not only beautiful but also captivating and thought-provoking, inviting the viewer to step into the painting and experience its beauty firsthand. In summary, the key mistakes to avoid when painting summer landscapes on mini canvases include poor color choices, inadequate composition, and failing to suggest atmosphere and distance. By being aware of these potential pitfalls and taking steps to avoid them, artists can create paintings that are rich, detailed, and captivating. The solutions to these mistakes include simplifying the composition, balancing warm and cool colors, and using techniques like glazing and atmospheric perspective to create a sense of depth and dimension. By mastering these techniques and approaches, artists can take their mini canvas paintings to the next level, creating works of art that are not only beautiful but also immersive and engaging. To recap, the biggest mistakes to avoid when painting summer landscapes on mini canvases are poor color choices, inadequate composition, and failing to suggest atmosphere and distance. By being mindful of these potential pitfalls and taking steps to avoid them, artists can create paintings that are truly stunning, inviting the viewer to step into the serene world of the summer landscape. Remember to simplify your composition, balance your colors, and use techniques like glazing and atmospheric perspective to add depth and